In the heart of a forgotten empire, nestled between jade mountains and rivers that glowed silver under the moon, stood a palace so vast and secretive that its name was only whispered. The Palace of Whispers. Few dared to speak of it. Fewer still had ever seen it. Within its walls, time seemed frozen. No one knew what really happened behind those crimson silk curtains. But legends spoke of a queen, a forbidden queen. In this tale, I will tell you about the Palace of Whispers and its legendary ruler. You may have heard whispers of it, tales carried on the wind, speaking of a place where secrets resided and where the very foundations echoed with stories of the past. Deep within this sprawling complex, tucked away from prying eyes and guarded by ancient rituals, lay the innermost sanctum of them all, the Chamber of Echoes. It was here that the walls themselves seemed to remember every word spoken, every footstep taken, holding the essence of the palace's history close to its heart. But let us start at the beginning. Let me introduce you to Lady Ju, the heart of our story, whose mere presence set tongues wagging and hearts racing. Imagine her stepping into the grand hall of the palace, a vision in flowing silk robes. Her every movement a testament to elegance and power. Her eyes, pools of wisdom and secrets, held the ability to captivate and intrigue all who dared to meet her gaze. Now picture this. You are attending the Imperial ball, a sea of silk and candlelight, where the emperor himself, the very pinnacle of power, stands ready to choose his consort for the night. The music swells, the chandeliers shimmer, and then there she is, Lady Ju, entering the ballroom. Time seems to stop. All eyes are on her. The emperor, intrigued, watches as she glides across the floor, her every step a symphony of grace. He gestures for her to join him, and as they dance, a connection is forged, a spark that promises to change the course of their lives forever. But why? Why does the emperor keep choosing her? What is it about Lady Ju that sets her apart from the rest? Perhaps it's her enigmatic smile, a secret held close that hints at hidden depths. Or maybe it's the quiet confidence in her eyes, a reflection of the strength that lies within. Whatever the reason, the emperor finds himself drawn to her, like a moth to a flame, unable to resist the allure of the forbidden queen. As the tale unfolds, we will witness the unraveling of a conspiracy so intricate, so deeply rooted in the palace walls. It threatens to consume everything in its path. Lady Ju, caught in the crossfire, must navigate treacherous alliances and hidden agendas to protect those she holds dear and uncover the truth behind the whispers that haunt the palace halls. Welcome to the world of the Forbidden Queen. Here appearances can be deceiving, and trust is a luxury one cannot afford. The year is 1750, and the stage is set in the magnificent Chinxi Palace, a labyrinth of corridors and courtyards where power and prestige intertwine. The emperor, a man of both grandeur and shadows, rules with an iron fist, his every whim law. Amidst this intricate web of hierarchy and intrigue, Lady Ju navigates with a quiet determination that masks a steel resolve. Her journey began years ago, when she was merely a young girl selected for the emperor's favor. Now, as the Forbidden Queen, she walks a tightrope between the emperor's affection and the jealousies of the court, her every move scrutinized. Her days are filled with ancient rituals and endless ceremonies, each designed to remind her of her place in this intricate game of power. Theirs is a relationship shrouded in secrecy, hidden from the prying eyes of the court. Their trysts, stolen moments in the gilded cage of the emperor's chambers, where love and duty collide. And then there's the Jade Room, a sanctuary within the palace walls, where Lady Ju finds solace amidst the chaos. It's here, surrounded by precious artifacts and ancient texts, that she feels a sense of normalcy, a brief respite from the intrigues of the court. However, paradise is never complete without its serpent. Enter Lord He, a man whose loyalty to the emperor knows no bounds. He is the shadow in the emperor's light, always present, always watching. His devotion, while unwavering, casts a long shadow over Lady Ju, for he sees her as a threat, an outsider in their gilded prison. As the plot thickens, the whispers in the palace grow louder, echoing the growing tension in Lady Ju's heart. With Lord He's watchful eyes on her every move, she must tread carefully, balancing her affection for the emperor with the need to survive in a court where betrayal lurks around every corner. In this dangerous game, trust is a luxury one cannot afford. With each passing day, the stakes rise, and Lady Ju finds herself caught in a web of deception and intrigue. The emperor, once a beacon of strength, becomes increasingly erratic, his decisions driven by paranoia and fear. As the palace walls close in, Lady Ju realizes that she must take action. Her past, shrouded in mystery, holds the key to her future, and she embarks on a perilous journey of self-discovery to uncover the truth. Guided by cryptic clues and aided by unlikely allies, she delves deeper into the secrets of the Chinxi Palace, unearthing long-buried truths that threaten to shake the foundations of the empire. Along her path, she encounters a cast of characters, each as intriguing and enigmatic as the last. There's Master Wei, the wise old eunuch whose knowledge of the palace's secrets runs deep. He becomes Lady Ju's mentor, offering guidance and protection as she navigates the treacherous waters of the imperial court. Then there's concubine Li, a rival-turned-reluctant ally, whose own ambitions and secrets drive her actions. Together, this unlikely trio forms a fragile alliance, bound by their shared past and the hope of a better future. The climax of the story takes us to the heart of the palace, where Lady Ju confronts the darkness that has been poisoning the Emperor's soul. The truth, when revealed, is both shocking and heartbreaking, shattering the illusion of the Emperor's divinity and exposing the vulnerability of those who wield absolute power. Through it all, Lady Ju's spirit remains unbroken, her courage tested and refined. She emerges as a symbol of resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. This is a tale of love and loss, of power and betrayal, set against the backdrop of an era when emperors held godlike status and the consequences of challenging the divine order were dire. Within the grand halls of the Qingxi Palace, the whispers echo with the weight of ages, carrying stories of emperors past and the concubines who dared to love them. Here, tradition and ritual were paramount, and the slightest misstep could spell ruin. Imagine, if you will, the Jade Palace bathed in the ethereal glow of twilight, its ornate architecture casting long shadows that dance with the flickering candlelight. Here, amid the incense and silk, Lady Ju's story unfolded, a tale of passion in peril. From the bustling markets of Beijing to the tranquil gardens of the Forbidden City, each location adds a layer of depth to the narrative, immersing you in the rich tapestry of 18th-century China. As the story reaches its crescendo, the fate of the Qingxi Palace hangs in the balance. Lady Ju, now the Empress Dowager, faces her greatest challenge yet, one that will test her resolve and shape the destiny of the empire. In the final act, the drama reaches fever pitch, keeping you on the edge of your seat as Lady Ju confronts her enemies and fights to protect her legacy. If this tale has captured your imagination, I invite you to join our community of fellow history enthusiasts. Your support means the world to us, and together we can bring these stories to life. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time and intrigue. Until next time, may your own story be filled with as much adventure and enlightenment as our Forbidden Queen.